балансировать за звание чемпиона мира.
From clinching gold at the 2012 Olympics to dominating the cruiserweight division and ultimately becoming the undisputed heavyweight champion, Oleksandr Usyk has repeatedly proven that he's a smiling assassin better left undisturbed. Yet some foolishly brave souls decided to poke the bear and predictably ended up getting obliterated. Here are the times Oleksandr Usyk punished fighters for being cocky, starting with Germany's Marco Huck. The German cruiserweight faced Usyk in the quarterfinals of the World Super Series Boxing in 2017, when Usyk handpicked Huck as his opponent.
What's the name of your opponent?
It's Marco Huck.
Marco Huck it is? So why Marco Huck?
Because my fans.
Marco responded to Usyk by warning him of dire consequences.
This is my wish opponent.
The worst opponent?
The wish.
The wish opponent. Well, then this is a match made in heaven.
I know, but too much people tell it's Olympic game medalist is very good, and I will doing.
The cocky rat continued to poke the bear, shoving him during the face-offs. While Huck did his talking outside of the ring, inside the battlefield, Usyk was levels ahead as he picked the German apart from the start. Huck's only offering in the fight was his chin, served up on a silver platter, and Usyk didn't hesitate to feast on it with pinpoint precision. By the 10th round, the Ukrainian maestro decided enough was enough and mercifully put an end to Huck's punishment. Not long after beating Huck, Usyk humbled another cocky guy so badly that he ended up crying in the post-fight press conference. A couple of wins after Huck, Usyk was now the WBA, WBC, IBF, WBO, and the Ring Cruiserweight champ. And he put his titles on the line against British loudmouth Tony Bellew, who talked a ton of trash heading into the fight.
I'm going to get rid of him. I'm going to find a way. Just know it's going to happen. I'm going to take all 4 of them belts on November the 10th. Says he believes I am arrogant. But the only thing is, it is not arrogance that he sees. For the first time in his whole career, he sees a man looking back at him who believes he can win, lose. Because as great as them other fighters are...
Bellew vowed that he'd not quit, no matter what Usyk threw his way. Once the bell rang, Bellew quickly realized he was facing an entirely different kind of animal. The first 2 rounds of the fight were closely contested, but it all heated up in the third with Usyk jabbing and Bellew counterpunching.
It's momentum. Good shot from Bellew as he tries to work the Usyk.
As the fight progressed, the Brits showcased flashes of slick defense and even some playful taunts to rattle the Ukrainian.
And landing, also with a right-hander. This is good work from Tony Bellew early on. It's an excellent start.
But Usyk used his masterful footwork, speed, and relentless pressure to steadily chip away at Bellew's resolve.
Bellew takes it. Well, if Bellew switches off against somebody like Usyk.
By round 6, the cracks in Bellew's armor were visible as Usyk dialed in his timing and turned up the pace.
Very close. I've got Bellew ahead because round 2, 3, and 4 was good, but 11 knockouts, 15 wins.
By round 8, Bellew was pinned against the ropes and taking heavy shots, one of which sent him crashing onto the ropes and out of the fight.
He's really closing this gap with real, minimum effort. Good shot. He lights out. Dave Colwell straight in the ring. I think he's going to stop it. And Oleksandr Usyk, his place as the World Cruiserweight King. He had a rough start. Tony Bellew gave him problems early. It's a looping left cross there, which we've not seen yet on the replay. They put Tony Bellew down. Was a shot.
I'm going to disagree. It didn't come out of the blue. It was an adjustment. Usyk had made a couple of rounds ago, adjusting the way he threw that left hand. He took his foot off the pace.
and you know, Usyk seemed to grow in confidence. More accurate. I noticed after round 5, David, that you know Usyk was coming into the fight looking relaxed and confident. Tony Bellew was 3 rounds up on one card. Well, Tony Bellew was boxing really well from the start. Well, there's the finish there. A couple of times before, but it was just
a few rounds ago. And Bellew, when a guy adjusts to you...
After the fight, an emotional Bellew broke down into tears while saying that he is proud of how far he had come in the sport.
I come from great parents. I've got the best father anyone could wish for, and I've got a good mum. So, like I say, I'm proud of what I've done.
Not only that, Bellew even announced his retirement after the loss.
Hence the reason you'll never see me fighting. I'm done, Cougs. I told you Tony Bellew died tonight. I just go home and I live life normal now. I enjoy my life.
Another win later, Usyk moved up to heavyweight to face Derek Chisora for the WBO Intercontinental Heavyweight title.
Derek, how are you?
Hey Derek, how are you? Derek! I said you have well, Derek! Derek!
Alexander! Alexander! How are you, Alexander? I'm coming for you!
The fight between two of the most colorful characters in the game had a befitting buildup, with Chisora going as far as saying that he was ready to die there.
I'm gonna keep coming and keep coming, you know. I'm ready to go to the other side. I'm ready to die in the ring for this fight. So I'll be so excited for it. Training hard, pushing my numbers. So we'll see how it goes, but
31st of October, Oleksandr Usyk is gonna get the fight of his life.
You know, because the way I'm going to come for him is gonna be unbelievable. I'm gonna go through him.
Chisora didn't back his words up, unfortunately. In the opening rounds, Usyk found himself doing more than just outboxing. He had to dig deep into his reserves, covering up and engaging in energy-draining wrestling with the bigger, stronger Chisora.
If he stays on the outside too long, he's got to force a half step back and walk him onto a shot. He's certainly out.
By round 2, however, Chisora managed to create more space, though Chisora still managed to land some heavy shots that echoed in the arena.
This is good work from Chisora. This is exactly what he needs to do. Chisora just standing his ground a bit, Usyk.
As the rounds unfolded, Usyk's southpaw brilliance began to shine through.
Quite a little closer, landed a nice right hand himself. If he doesn't get that success early, that's a big question mark as well. The power of anything that he can get away.
Usyk's movement became poetry in motion as he danced around Chisora, landing clean punches in the 5th and sending a barrage of strikes that left Chisora dazed by the 7th.
Now, Chisora, I don't know, Matt, doesn't he just need to try this? Oh, good action here in the 7th, and Usyk opening up.
What was most impressive about Usyk wasn't just his skill, but his toughness as he took the punches of a top heavyweight and came back with his own, showing that he belonged in the division.
Left hand and a right. 142nd of Usyk's real drive and the angle. And obviously he's the lighter man, he's got the edges.
Chisora never backed down either, fighting with heart, particularly in the 9th, where he managed to land some strong blows.
Who has all these styles, the contrasting characters.
But as the rounds wore on, Usyk's superior technique, speed, and stamina proved too much. And in the end, the Ukrainian's brilliance made all the difference. After thoroughly beating Chisora, Usyk took out Anthony Joshua twice to claim the WBA, Super, IBF, WBO, IBO, and the ring heavyweight titles. And in his first title defense, he encountered the cocky Daniel Dubois.
You know, we're ready to rumble. You know, this is it. You know, bring them titles back home. Bring them belts.
Hey, Dale.
Much like the guys you've already seen in this video, Dubois talked the talk.
That's what we're here for. We're here to do the job and take them belts away, rip them belts off of him and make that happen. I shock the world. I want to take him out, end the Usyk reign, and start building a legacy for myself. Yeah.
Well, speaking of the growth, you've only suffered 1 defeat, but since then you've come back to stop all 4 of your opponents. How confident are you that Usyk will be the 5th?
Usyk did his talking inside the cage, battering Dubois from pillar to post and flooring him twice. the first time with a cracking left hand that caused a short circuit in Dubois' system. And the second time with a right hand that cracked Dubois' jaw like a twig. Dubois was done and dusted. 3 months later, it was confirmed that the highly anticipated heavyweight unification bout between Tyson Fury and Usyk would take place on February 17, 2024, in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, with a press conference set for London. However, just 2 weeks before the fight, the event was postponed after a doctor evaluated the recovery time for a cut Fury sustained during training. The entire card was then rescheduled for May 18th, and heading into the battle, Fury went into trash-talking beast mode.
I'm gonna bust him. Sausage, ugly little man, rabbit. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Yous are all dossers. He's getting knocked out, and yous two are going to be working for me carrying me bag slinks. But you ain't beat Tyson Fury yet, sausage. Look at him, his heart's pounding now. He's like a little pussy with an earring in. Shit house. His bollocks have shriveled up now, they have. Little sausage.
I don't more
with an earring
speak.
in, you fucking pussy.
I'm very happy
out.
to be here. Thank you so much, everybody, people. I more speak in the ring.
Very good, very good.
Thank you.
Get knocked out, motherfucker. Out cold.
When the Lord gives me Tyson in my hands, I will make my job.
Much like the build-up, the fight was an absolute war. Usyk took an early lead, landing several clean left hands in the opening round.
Could prove fatal.
And that's what Usyk did.
A rabbit.
That punch go then.
Fury, however, remained calm and composed, absorbing the shots while searching for openings.
All week long and even in the introductions here tonight.
And generally speaking, there's a left hand again from Usyk.
But Fury looking more than once to throw that right hand to the body. He's done it again there.
By the third round, Fury started to find his rhythm, fighting off the back foot and landing his jab as he worked to control the center of the ring.
Week long.
By round 5, Fury had figured out Usyk's timing, landing punches with increasing frequency.
Oh, there's a left. He slipped or buckled it.
Though Fury continued to control the middle rounds, Usyk patiently built momentum, waiting for the right moment to strike.
Comfortable on the front foot and on the back foot, as you can see. The target with the right to the body. Thought he might struggle.
In round 7, Usyk unleashed a flurry of two-punch combinations that bloodied Fury's face.
That's had 35 pro fights. There's a
little step to his right.
A couple of rounds later, Usyk rocked Fury with a devastating right-left combo that sent him crashing into the ropes, forcing the referee to give him a standing 8 count in the 9th round.
box punches through round 9, almost even.
So that took a bit of Usyk that last flurry in the last round.
And another left from Usyk.
Despite the scare, Fury somehow weathered the storm and survived the round, saved by the bell. In rounds 11 and 12, Usyk pressed the attack with relentless aggression, and his strong finish earned him a split decision victory. After the fight, Fury claimed that he was robbed, although he refused to complain about it.
Close fight. Could have nicked it, couldn't have, whatever. Could have been a draw, who knows? But I haven't got the decision, and I'm not going to cry about it. We'll regroup. I'll have an holiday, go home, speak to the wife and kids, and I'll see what I want to do.
Will the Brit even the score in their rematch next year? So these were the times Oleksandr Usyk destroyed fighters for being cocky and arrogant. Which humbling was the most satisfying? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and turn on those notifications. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.